What's going on, guys? This is Yak Attack Football. Trying to make some money as usual, guys. We went 3-3 last week. We're 17, 12, and 1 on the year. So we making money, but I want to make us some more. I'm still looking for that clean sweep, man. That 3 for 3, that 4 for 4 like Wendy's. It still ain't happened yet, but I think this week is our week. I've been crunching these numbers, guys, and I like what I see on a couple of these games. We're going to start off with the Atlanta Falcons versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to make this one simple, guys. Kirk Cousins threw 500 yards on this team, barely won the game, but he was comfortable with that Tampa Bay defense. And with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin out, I don't really see them being able to win this game in the trenches. Yes, I like their offensive line. Yes, they have complimentary running backs in Bucky Irvin and Rashad White and Sean Tucker, but I don't see them being able to win the game dominating in the run game. I feel like Atlanta can hit them with quick points, whereas they'll probably have a slog. They'll be going down the field getting threes. I like Baker Mayfield more than Kirk Cousins. I said it in previous videos, but I feel like this is just too much to overcome a division game that's going to make whoever wins the game have the division lead. Getting Atlanta at a short price, minus 130, minus 2. You could combine it to basically essentially get it at minus 120. However you do it, guys, I got Atlanta winning outright. Atlanta's defense is shaky against the run, but when a team has to only worry about the run, I feel like that's going to make them do better. And that segues me to my next pick, which is the Chargers game. Okay, guys, and in the Chargers game, I like the Chargers minus 6.5 against the Saints because the Saints can't just stop the run. Justin Herbert just had a game where he threw over 300 yards, but they only scored 15 points. I see Jim Harbaugh chomping at the bit, making sure points is on the board this time. And the Saints, guys, they're checked out. They're bottom 5 in stopping the run and stopping the pass. Alvin Kamara, a soldier, man. I got to salute him because I thought he was kind of tanking it, taking it easy, trying to get a payday. Well, he got the payday, but it turns out he was actually taking it easy because he's playing with broken ribs and a broken hand. And Taysom Hill's coming back in with coming off a game a couple weeks off with broken ribs. So this team is just decimated, guys. I don't see the hype with Spencer Rattler. Chargers are going to dominate the trenches. Joe Alt, Rashawn Slater, Justin Herbert off the play action. Joey Bosa's back in this game. I just think the Chargers dominate this game. They win by 14 points. They're a good overall team. I think they bounce back after that Monday night loss that I did pick. I thought Kyler Murray would be better than I thought Kyler Murray would play better than he did, and he didn't. So the Chargers defense is still alive, and I think they're going to shut down the Saints, get a couple turnovers. So we like the Chargers minus 6.5. All right, and then my other game, we like the Philadelphia Eagles plus 3 with a little bit of vig, minus 120. I like Philadelphia to cover this game or outright win, simply because the vibe check. The vibe check is simply saying that Philly's kind of feeling themselves right now with Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown coming back off the hamstring injury, Devontae Smith coming back from the concussion. The defense got alive, got 8 sacks on my poor Giants. I think they're flying high, and I think Cincinnati, they got bad habits, guys. They keep coming into these seasons 0-2, 0-3. Oh, we got Joe Burrow, everything's gonna be all right. But I just feel like there's bad juju. You know what I'm saying? I think T. Higgins is playing hurt. How hard is he going to play? Jamar Chase, how hard is he going to play? He didn't get a contract. I think everybody's pocket watching each other over there. The kicker, McPherson, he was money back in a couple of years ago. He missed the game-winning kick against Baltimore. So I don't see why Cincinnati's getting 3 points here. I just don't. I don't think the vibe is right. I think Zach Taylor's too much of a nice guy coach. Like him analytically, but I don't think he has the gusto to really light a fire under these guys. And Nick Sirianni, for what he's worth, where he's kind of an analytical idiot at times, he does have that fire and that passion. And I think it's going to matter. Philadelphia Eagles got a strong offensive line. I think they have the heaviest offensive line in the league. I think they're going to lean on the run. Saquon's going to run well. Can't guard A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Simply put, guys, like Philadelphia Eagles plus the 3 points. And then on my last game, guys, yeah, I'm a bit of a hater. And this team has burnt me 3 times. But, I mean, 4th time's a charm, guys. I'm going against the Colts. I got to fade the Colts here. These guys are winning ugly football games. They won a 16-10 game, got the cover on us against when we had Miami, but that was because Tyler Huntley ass got injured. I feel like they would have covered that 3.5, but I mean, Anthony Richardson is just playing terrible. They're not letting him really play a Cam Newton run-style offense. They're trying to make him a prototypical quarterback. Guy's missing lollipop throws, but he's making the crazy, spectacular throws down the field. The first time the Texans played these guys, it was 29-27 because the dude had like 2 60-yard touchdown plays. I think DeMeco Ryans gets his defense in order. They're a top 10 defense in rushing and passing. I think they shut Anthony Richardson down. I think C.J. Stroud's going to respond after having a horrible 80-something yard throwing game against Green Bay, but they still covered the spread, only lost by 1 point. Joe Mixon's running the ball well. They rested him well. I like the decisions that Houston is making, guys. I feel like this is just a matter of time till these guys start erupting in these games. And I think this is one of these games today where, you know, Jonathan Taylor's coming back, but he's coming back off injury. I don't think he's going to be explosive. I think it's one of those division games where Houston cleans up what they allowed Richardson to get away with down the field, and the Texans are just going to walk them down the field, guys. I know everybody's like, oh, Nico's out, but they've been scoring without Nico. Like I said, they scored 22 points with no throwing, and then they scored 41 points on the Patriots without Nico. So, and then when Nico was there, they only scored 19 points against the Bears. You know, so I don't really see the whole Nico. I think Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs can get it done, and they will. So I'm taking the Houston Texans -4.5. And that's my 4 picks for the week. Guys, follow me on these picks, man. I know we're going to at least go 3 out of 4. So let's get this money and hope for the 4 for 4. Peace.